but it's been like, we're gonna go to see the in-laws, we're gonna go to Canning, we're like,
Sorry.
I mean, it's
I
the
don't mind.
season. Like, no, it's the holidays are gonna
I just
be
feel
like,
so bad because I love this campaign and I love you guys so much and I hate missing it.
It's not a problem. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Hell's Rebels. What is Hell's Rebels? It is a Pathfinder adventure path that I have converted to 5th edition. So, yeah, we missed last week, but where are we? The group is in a city called Kintargo. It's full of people who worship Asmodeus, the Lord of the Nine Hells. Not everybody in the city is evil, but they do worship a devil. The heroes. So what happened was the city recently was taken over by this guy Barzillai Thrun, who has been making all of these new rules that are just getting worse and worse. You can't drink tea during the day. Mint of all kinds has been banned. And so the group is building a rebellion. So on the screen, you will see the rebellion stats. Right now, the group is rank 4. The rank is their level, rebellion level. They have 29 supporters. Once they have 30, they'll hit rank 5. Their notoriety is now a 5. They have 169 gold in their treasury. And so at the start of every session is when we handle the upkeep of the rebellion stats. So let me get my little bookie out.
we got a good amount of people now.
So upkeep phase. First thing we got to do, I believe Theo has to make a loyalty check.
All right, loyalty check
That's,
with a
plus right now it's at your focus checks are at +4 plus your relevant stat.
+4. Okay. Oh wow, nice. That's pretty good. And not 11 is probably not great.
11's enough. Okay.
Okay.
But so when you succeed, you still if you had
Lose.
failed, you lose more supporters, but when you succeed, you lose D6. So do you want to roll it or do you want me to roll it?
Why don't you roll it? Let's
Okay.
alternate
And
this
then you're
stuff.
also going to gain D6 tieflings because you found the serial killer who was killing tieflings in the Devil's Nursery. So here's how many you lose. Lose 3. Do you want me to roll how many you gain or do you want to roll it?
Sure. Why don't you do that?
All right, so you lost 3 and you gained 2. So you lost 1.
We lost one.
So you got 28
Someone got
followers right now. All right, what comes next here? I think we got to do your rebellion activities.
Yes.
Your notoriety score is now a 5, so I will actually roll to see if you get an event. It's a very small
5
chance.
out of 100, right?
Yeah. Treasury.
Yeah.
Do you want to keep? You have 169 gold in there. Do you want to add any? You need to have at least 40.
I think that's good.
Okay. Activity phase. I'm going to tell you what activities you can do. Remember, you have 3 teams now at your disposal. You've got the Fuji sisters, who are Kenku. They're like crow people. And then you have the School for Girls, high school girls with bad attitudes, who are rogues, sort of. And you also hired the Queen of Values, Tracy Timbernock, who can do merchant-type stuff. I believe she's a black marketeer. Is that what it's called? Let's see.
I think that gives us the earn gold.
Oh, she's a peddler. Okay. So I'm going to tell you the actions. I think you get how many? You get 2, and I think you have something that gives you an extra action. So you get to do 3 of these. So I'm going to tell you them. Keep the ones that you like in mind, so I don't have to read it again. I think you can activate a safe house, change an officer role, dismiss a team, earn gold, gather information, guarantee an event, lie low, recruit supporters, recruit a team. What else?
I guess
that whole page is like a nothing.
Upgrade a team if we can.
Yeah, upgrade a team.
And I think.
Yeah.
I think that was it. I think as far as what we have.
Yeah. So what would you like to do?
Well, do we want supporters again? That seems to be a pretty consistent.
Yeah. How many do we have now? We have 20.
28 now, right?
Yeah.
You want to recruit supporters?
Or should we, or do we want to let that? I don't know. What else do we want to
do?
So if we upgrade Tracy from a peddler, what does she become?
All right, let's see. Scroll back a few.
Definitely maybe gold.
A trader. She would go from a peddler to a merchant.
And the
Yeah.
merchant gives us.
More money?
I think they give a special.
Well, when you upgrade them, that unlocks more activities, basically.
What activities?
Merchants.
Ugh.
Refresh marketplace.
Shopping activities.
Let's see. What do you get?
I think we should upgrade her to a merchant, and then we'll take the schoolgirl shopping
Yeah.
to Tracy.
It's like except Brittany. Brittany's in the dog. Brittany's still in the doghouse.
Be a fun downtime activity, right?
Yes. Yeah. So looking at the player's guide.
Nothing, basically. If she's a peddler, nothing.
Peddler. She gets the earned gold. If we upgrade her to a merchant, we get the refresh marketplace, and that's to like bring in special items, I think.
Well, I know you probably want to recruit supporters, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you want to do that one?
Everybody feel good about that?
Sure.
You go to the three-legged devil.
Yep, three-legged devil start.
Your warm-up act is
I feel like the
rapid.
three-legged devil's like, oh god, them again.
Well,
Yeah.
no, you know, Theo goes there, but the warm-up act is there. It's Rappin' Athuk. What rhymes with Throon?
Bazoon.
Prune.
Prune. Hey
Cartoon.
everybody, I'd rather eat prune than spend another day living under Barzillai Thrune. Is this thing on?
People just
Yellow.
munching on prunes.
Yellow. One rhymes with Kintargo. Nothing. Wait.
Embargo.
Hey everyone.
Embargo bargain.
Yes. Oh my God. I was about to say.
If you're bringing in cargo, beware of the embargo. Things are really messed up here in the city of Kintargo. Thank you, everyone.
Is it a tiefling that's rapping?
Yellow.
Are we going to
No,
bar?
I'm just rapping Athuk. My name is similar to the game we will be playing in about 2 hours after this on Ramrod's channel. So then it's Theo's turn. Theo, you do your thing.
Yep, just sing thinly veiled
Recruit
kind of rebellious
supporters.
songs.
Attempt a loyalty check.
All right, it's the same thing, I think. It's the
Yes.
7.
Come on, Theo.
DC's
Nat 20.
Oh,
Nice.
yes, actually,
It is.
yeah,
Is
A
it?
natural 20.
it is. It's a natural 20.
All right. Do you want to roll it or me?
Oh.
2d6 supporters plus any
Do it.
bonuses.
You can do it this time. I'll do it this
2d6. I'm rolling lefty. 3, 3. So you got 6 supporters. So you've actually cracked rank 5 next week.
All
you will
right,
hit
this is
rank
our
5.
time. Max, I believe.
You have 34.
Heck yeah. We have enough people where we can just say we don't know them by name. We just like, there's a lot of people here now.
All right. You recruited supporters. You have 2 more actions. What would you like to do?
All right, what do we think?
Upgrade to merchant.
Okay.
What do you think?
I'm Tracy Timbernook.
Yeah.
Thank you for the boost.
Hey Tracy, as part of your upgrade, I've got something for you to trade. I've made these like handful of packets of mint. I really think it's gonna catch on. It's gonna make us some money.
Well, now that I'm a merchant, I know how to make a planogram. So I'm going to set up a display
Oh, a display of packets. Perfect.
of something. Not sure if
Come on.
anybody wants packets, but we'll see.
Come on, Tracy. They'll sell out in no time. Ashes works with the schools for girls behind the scenes to make sure that she gives them like each a gold so that the packets sell out quickly.
This is getting.
She's
You're
angry.
You're a pusher. You're like a pusher to school for girls now.
All right.
Can you buy these packets? They're a fundraiser for my school.
Oh yeah. Oh god. Yes.
Yeah.
Nope. Like Girl Scout cookies.
Mhm.
I mean, maybe that's our. If we decide to earn gold, that could be one way.
All right, what's the third action?
Do we want to earn gold or something like that, or refresh marketplace, something like that?
I think earn gold might be good. Just we're starting to get up there, and we have to.
Earn gold. Let's see what that
Well,
does.
happy.
What are the
Roll-
events?
oh,
Is it
some-
worth guaranteeing an event?
The events are both. They range from moderately okay to horribly bad.
If we're feeling spicy, yeah.
Percentile dice, and if we guarantee it, we get to roll 2 percentile dice, and
Always pick one.
we pick well the lowest one goes. Lower is better for us,
Oh
but
my
it's
God.
like 40% good and 60% bad,
Mhm.
something like that from the player's guide.
Okay.
I've got percentile die that keeps flying out everywhere and hitting things.
Sounds
Your
like
dice
you want to do that, huh? You want to roll that?
Let's do it. Come on.
Roll that.
All
Wanna
right.
do it? Wanna
So
do an
you
event?
roll.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's
Who's
see.
rolling it? You get rolled
All right.
twice.
We get twice. Come on, Lindy.
Lindy, you already got yours. Let's do it.
Wait, what? Is there a roll before that or no?
So
No, I think it's just.
We just do it.
the first roll is 100.
Holy-
Oh,
So
I'm
the
pretty
worst
sure the
thing-
next roll is gonna be lower.
You say that.
That is much lower. That is a 34.
Okay.
A marketplace boom. That sounds good.
got ourselves a merchant.
All right. Marketplace boom. A new minor, new intermediate, and new magic items are for sale. I randomly determine. Oh, I can use the charts in the DMG. I randomly determine
charts.
what items are for sale and where they can be purchased. So a minor, an
chart.
intermediate, and a major one. So let's see.
Because we upgraded Tracy.
Yep.
Let's look in the DMG. They got a bunch of chats in here.
I love this. I love these charts. They make me so happy.
I
Yes.
believe I rolled 100. I haven't done that in a while.
Yes. That was
Yeah.
delicious.
What would have 100 been?
Failed,
Bad.
failed
Cargo
protest.
burns to the ground.
Failed protest.
Failed
TPK immediately.
test.
Yeah, meteor swarm. Everyone dies.
Let's see. Magic item tables. Where are
Oh, it is bad.
Okay.
Mm.
It's
table-
bad.
You lose 2d6 supporters.
So these are items that are
Rolling
for
twice
sale.
is very good. Rolling twice is very good. Very, very good.
So we'll
Very
do
good.
table. Whoa. Let's do a table B. So somebody roll a percentile.
All right, you have.
Not it.
All right.
No, you did. No,
Queen
this
of
is good.
value.
This
You
is,
just did.
Rolling high
you
is
did
good
awesome.
now.
You did-
Rolling high
caused
is good
this.
now. We roll
Yeah.
another 100. Hold on, guys.
Yeah, let's do it.
Who's rolling?
You got it, Sean, or am I rolling it?
I'm not rolling. I'm
All right.
It's a dollar. All right.
22.
All right, that is. Oh. pfft. All right, so the first item is a potion of fire breath.
Pretty cool.
Ooh.
That's pretty fun. I like potions. of
All right, we'll
fire
do
It's just
table
really, really spicy.
Okay, somebody roll a percentile on table C, I guess.
Do you still want to do it, Lindy?
Yeah, let somebody else do it.
I've got some dice.
How about a 33?
All right.
Potion
say
of
32.
diminution.
Potion of small.
What's up, tiny?
All right, come on, Ryan, take us home.
These are
will-
craptastic. Let me go to another table.
Do you want me to roll?
Let's
I'll
do
wait.
table G.
Ooh.
Gee. Okay, gee whiz.
Oh.
We got a 55.
That's got to be something.
22.
The
33,
Iron
50.
Bands of Bolaro.
Well, what is?
What?
The Iron Bands of Bolaro.
By the Crimson Bands of Sidorak.
Now they have prices, I believe, depending on the rarity. Let's see if I can
I have
find
like
that.
1,000 in the just sitting in the bank.
Uh-oh.
Thanks.
So there's all these shinies we can't afford now.
Uh,
I mean, they'll be. I think they stay, don't they? Or like,
That's the catch. You've rolled some really great things.
Rare.
Hey, at least it's At least it's for sale.
Yeah, they'll be on the
Well-
market if we ever like.
That's why we got a rogue in the party, right?
Yeah,
All right,
Why we
guys.
earn gold.
So let's do potions.
it's for the good of the city that we have these things, and we've taken these.
All right, potion
Also-
of fire breath. A B C D E F G.
Can you give that to a familiar? God, just
It's
what do I-
uncommon, so that would be.
It's a
well, this is
phantom.
potion. Is this a one-time? It's probably like 150 gold.
Okay.
After drinking this potion, bonus action, target within 30 feet. They have to make a dex save DC 13 or take 4d6 fire
Oh
damage.
my God.
Half on a success.
Pretty spendy.
The effect ends after you exhale the fire 3 times or when 1 hour has passed.
God, just
I've got a line on a potion of fire
Kitty,
breath.
kitty.
If any of you are interested. There's also a potion of dim. I always called it diminution, but I think it's diminution. So
Diminution?
I guess. I'm gonna say it the wrong way. I have a
Okay.
potion of
Of course. It's more
diminution.
exciting to say it the wrong way.
It's quite rare. Rare items are worth up to 5,000.
So la-di-da.
When you drink this potion, you gain the reduce effect of the enlarged reduce spell for D4 hours. No concentration required. Oh, I don't know. 750 gold. 150. 750. Oh, and there was one other thing. Hold on, let me look
We're
through
not gonna be able to afford that. I can already,
Yeah.
I already tell.
Well, you might be getting quite a bit of treasure soon, so
Is it Tracy that has all of these?
I know someone who knows a guy.
Oh, I see.
Hey, Ashes, they fell off a
I
truck.
gotcha, Tracy.
Oh, you know what I mean?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
whoops.
hmm
Oh, it's fun. All right. Iron Bands of Parado. It's also rare. This rusty iron sphere, you can use an action to speak a command word and throw the sphere at a huge or smaller creature you can see within 60 feet. It turns into a tangle of metal bands. Make a ranged attack roll. On a hit, the target is restrained until you take a bonus action to speak the command word again to release it. This one could really screw things up in a campaign, but alright. A creature, including the one restrained, can use an action to make a DC 20 strength check to break the iron bands. On a success, the item is destroyed, and the restrained creature is freed.
Is
Okay.
that Tracy trying to sell it to us? This could really screw things up.
No, I mean, screw things up for the person who gets on your
Yeah,
bad
yeah.
side.
Right.
Yes. So that's probably like, I don't know, like 2,500 gold.
How much do we have? We don't.
It's like,
You have
these are like
169 in the treasury.
buy a castle prices here.
Yeah, can't we just buy like a whole district of the city instead of one of these items?
2,500 is not that much.
Don't worry, the wealth will trickle down to you.
Hmm.
Slowly make gains.
What if
The job
if you-
creators are working here.
you just told us where we could find one of the potions, Tracy, and we'll just go inquire about it.
No.
This is why you're not going to be more successful, Tracy.
She's
You need
pricing
to-
herself out of the market.
You need to trust us.
We're slipping out of campaign mode. It's the next day since the last event, which was where you rescued one of the girls from a doghouse. Now you've got all your stuff back. You're fully healed. And Laria Longroad and Rexus Victocora, your two trusty NPC allies, who are with you there in the wasp's nest underneath the coffee house, sit down on some crates and kind of like, and like they turn a folding chair the wrong way and sit on it backwards, like they're gonna have a casual wrap with some students. Basically, that's how they're hanging. Hey, Papa Squat, we got some stuff we got to talk to you about, if you don't mind.
No. Have you made any? Is this about the documents?
No.
What
No,
is the news?
we've
So
heard we've been
important?
hearing things about the Red Jills. Have you ever heard of them?
I can't believe I have.
Knowledge check.
The Red Jills is a gang of tieflings. They wear red cloaks and they target regular citizens. They're led by a mysterious figure named Scarplume, and they've been getting a cut of stolen goods. Yeah. We want you to go take them out.
Why?
Why? Hold on, let me get the exact reason why. There, page 36. All right. Threat of the Red Jills. You see, not every covert organization in Kintargo suffers under Thrune's boot, nor are all who rebel against Thrune interested in allying with us. The Red Jills are one such group. They're a collective of thugs who specialize in muggings, theft, and generalized bullying. The small band of thieves has eluded the law for years, thanks to a combination of luck, secrecy, and maintenance of a small enough membership that Kintargo never felt the need to bring the full force of its Dotari down on it. But with recent events, the Red Jills have increased their activity. The thieves have grown increasingly aggressive, and muggers and thugs wearing their signature red cloaks have become very common. They almost exclusively target regular citizens. Any dressed in the colors of the Dotari or the Chelish Citizens Group are left alone. Through this discretion, the Red Jills are essentially capitalizing on Kintargo's situation for their own advantage, and Thrune's government is only too happy to let the thieves continue their work.
Oh, so it would probably benefit us to take care of them if we want our friends in the Red Roof to be left alone, because could be an excuse to have the tieflings dealt with for Thrune.
Rexus says, what do you think?
Well, it would benefit our new friends, I guess.
Oh, you have
Gang
NPCs.
seems.
The fairy dragon Vendelfek. Sounds like fun. Blasadriet the imp. Whispers to Ra, we could make them suffer.
We're just going to clean up the streets.
Oh, and Vandy. I skipped school today. What's going down?
Do we let her in?
No, what Vandy?
You just show herself in?
Oh, this is
Vandy.
a secret lair, huh? This is cool.
I love how Vandy is the equivalent of the other pets of the team.
What's
is.
in all these crates? Holy crap. Is this contraband?
Andy, go to school.
Third period sucks. I just wanted to see.
Vandy, go to school.
Alright. I figured I could go to the school of hard knocks with you guys for a minute, but whatever, man.
We don't want you kicked out of the girls for schools. You're no good if you're not there.
Alright.
Education is very important.
And make sure you tell Brittany not to get caught again. We're still really upset with her.
Yes.
I
Like,
think she's hoping to get caught again, because that doghouse is really comfortable from what I understand.
If she gets caught again, she's gonna be more than a doghouse with us. Tell her that.
You're sassy. I like it. Alright. Smell you later, losers. Just kidding. She leaves.
What is with her?
Laria Longroad says, well, they have been valuable agents. The Lacuna effects might end up as one of our most potent allies in this rebellion against the Thrune regime.
That remains to be seen.
if Vandy and her friends are the next generation of the Lacuna effects.
We're giving them on the job.
Reconsidering my lichdom.
We are giving them on the job experience with that sort of thing. So they might be grateful that we are training their next generation of initiates.
Well then, let's
All right.
fix Red Jills. make the street safe for good, honest citizenry again.
What time do you want to go? There is a curfew of 9 p.m. in the city. Right now, it's like 11 in the morning.
Oh,
Do,
Hmm.
do we know what time the Red Jills often strike? If they're breaking the law, I'm guessing they're already out late at night.
There's no. Laria says, as far as we know, there's no set time. They just do what they want.
Well, if they're mugging average citizens, that would indicate that they're operating at the times the curfew is not in effect, as most citizens are not out after curfew.
oh,
We know
Then
that
let's just
we know that they hang out at a closed orphanage called Humbright House.
okay. Let's go there and kick their teeth in.
oh, the direct approach.
You were expecting anything less?
No,
Yeah, usually we do like the indirect that fails, and then it turns into the direct. Guess
Let's
I-
skip that part.
Oh, okay.
well, they wouldn't expect just a bunch of people just to attack them, but I do like the initiative.
So you're just gonna go now, 10 in the morning or whatever, 11 in the morning.
First coffee, then we go.
With our luck,
Then
they'll be
ju-
hungover.
First mint tea.
Yes.
Mint tea. This is a coffee house, but yeah, sure, mint tea.
All right. So you have your coffee, and then you step out, and it's pouring rain out, and there's thunder in the distance, and you head to Humbright House, which I believe is on the eastern slopes of Temple Hill. That's where you're going?
Is Temple Hill still in the Tiefling district? Or are we elsewhere?
No.
It's on the other side, I think. It's near the we're Temple Hill is like the center of the city, I think.
Okay. And we're at the north end. Is that true? Or
I don't know. I'd have to look at the map.
I better look at my map.
Long Road's Coffee House, is that where
That's our
Mhm.
base.
V3? Oh, wow. We are nowhere near close to those things.
Mm.
We are in the very north section. This is a little bit of a walk.
Tour of the city.
Yep.
All right. You
We're all
walk through
soaking wet.
You walk through the pouring rain. You
Mm.
see citizens huddled up, taking refuge under overhangs, pulling carts through muddy streets, and Ashes looks even more kind of
Watch it.
disheveled.
Yeah.
I dismiss Phantom to a pocket dimension because he doesn't like the rain.
Okay. Theo, the rain is probably gonna.
Oh, she has a large, really ostentatious umbrella.
Oh, okay. All right.
I just
she knows.
trudge through the rain.
All right. There it is in the distance. You see a run-down orphanage. It looks abandoned and empty. What do you do?
Hmm. Well, this certainly looks like the place is run down enough. Expect a bunch of thugs to live here.
There's
I wonder if the
windows.
children all died and that's why it's abandoned.
Ghosts. Can only,
I doubt they were adopted. Have you seen the place?
Mm.
oh, of course.
How tall is this building, Sean?
This building is 20 feet up. And just so you know, the roof has a flat top and sloped sides. Whatever. Just a fun little detail for you. Because you can tell because the rain is just pouring off.
Mm-hmm.
As the rain pummels your scalps.
Oh, some of us come prepared.
Do you want me to check it out,
Oh.
Raw, or do you just want to go kick the front door
It
down?
pummels everybody's scalps except for Theo's.
If I really wanted to, I could hold my shovel, but
Do you feel like checking it out?
Sure, I'll check it out just for you, Raw.
Okay.
Well, it's better than sending the imp.
How far away are the rest of you from this building when Ashes approaches it?
Hmm. I don't mind being actually in the street.
3 miles.
I was gonna say like somewhere between 35 and 60, 30 to
Yeah.
60 feet.
Yeah. It's like we just
Within a one
decided.
round. Distance.
Yeah.
We decided to go
Within-
shopping
yeah.
while Ashes does this dangerous.
Oh, check out this cool potion that we
Like, oh, we went clothes shopping. Oh, Ashes is
Where's
gone.
Ashes?
Whoops.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Thanks. Thanks.
You're free now, Ashes. Run.
Yeah.
All right. So, Ashes, you go up to the building. The front door is like open, and inside you see like a gutted, ruined interior. That's what you
Out
can
of the
see.
rain
Just
though, like the roof is intact enough where it's
Yeah.
dry inside.
Mhm.
Perfect. All right, I want to sneak in and just sort of carefully walk around and hopefully not trip or stumble over any rubble.
It's
or
very
ruin.
quiet inside. You see a rickety ladder that leads up to a trap door in the ceiling. Other than that, there's just piles of rubble, ruined furniture, and walls that were smashed down.
Rickety ladder it is. I mean, it wouldn't be like
And a poignant sheet of paper, a drawing of one of the children of the orphanage must have made long ago. You step on it, and it says, let's see, something relevant to Ash's life.
I wish I hadn't started this sentence.
It says, all right. It's a little girl, and there's a son, and she's happy, and she's a bunch of presents, and it says, "Being good is its own reward."
oh god, I almost throw up all over it and I rip it to pieces.
Here come the ghosts.
The
Ugh.
ghosts of Christmas past.
I already hate this place more than I hate the rest of the city.
So there's a ladder.
Yes, please get me to the ladder. I go to the ladder as quickly as I can, hoping that I don't step on anything else.
You climb up the ladder, and there's a trap door in the ceiling. It seems like it leads up to the roof.
Oh, to the roof.
Yeah.
All right, so I want to give it like a little gentle nudge just to make sure it's not like squeaky or too loud.
It's not really. You just
I want to kind of sort of just a little bit, kind of see what I can see through a crack.
just rain. Little you can see just one side of the rooftop. Rain pummeling.
Okay, I'll poke like my head up, not quite fully opening it.
So as you slowly poke your head up, you realize that there's some red-cloaked individuals pointing crossbows right at your head. And they say, "Don't make any sudden moves. Come on up, real quiet."
Sure.
Okay.
I don't make any sudden moves. I open the trap door.
Uh-huh.
I quietly get up. Is it near the edge of the roof?
No, it's in like the central area. There's
Am I
four of
surrounded,
these
or
individuals.
are they like to one side, or?
They're kind of in a semicircle on
Okay.
one side.
I
Yeah,
wanna-
should have sent Phantom with ashes.
So like if you're
Gosh.
here, they're all like here. And
Okay. So I slowly get up onto the roof and I'm like, "Hey, everybody." And I just want to sort of slowly step backwards away from them a bit towards the edge of the roof if I can, without seeming too conspicuous.
they say, "Don't move," and they've all got their weapons trained on you. And they go, "Scarplume, we got company." And there's like a little structure on the other side that you couldn't see from when you were opening. and a winged woman
Oh.
takes flight.
Ooh.
The rest of you down below
That's
suddenly
bad.
see a winged woman take flight on the roof. She lands.
Where is she flying to?
She's on the roof, so she went. You know, like just like a little.
Hmm.
So you guys, from your vantage point, you can't really see them, except when that creature was flying for a moment, you could see.
How far am I from the edge of the roof?
I don't know, like 20 feet, something like that.
Okay, I want to throw a dagger at one of them as a surprise round action if I can.
Well, they've got their things trained on you, so let's all roll initiative, everybody.
Perfect.
Everybody here. Everybody who can hear the sound of my voice. All right, let's see here. Theo, what'd you get?
Theo got an 11.
11. What about Essie?
10.
10 for Essie. What about Ashes?
17.
What about Raul?
4.
4.
Take the armor off, Raul.
Don't.
Never.
All right, Ashes. They got their
He
weapons
lives
trained
in
on
the
you.
armor.
You're about to throw a dagger or something, and it's your turn, Ashes.
Yeah, so there's 4, and then there's the flying, the winged
hmm
scar plume, is it?
Yeah, she's like 15 feet from you.
Plume. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's throw a dagger at scar plume because that sounds fun.
Lame.
I only hit AC 10.
It goes.
Okay, and I'm gonna use my move to jump off the roof
Okay.
and use my reaction to cast Featherfall.
Towards the group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, super cool.
All right. So you miss. And you. Shh. Do you hit the ground? Does it take longer to? How does that work?
You just don't hit hard. You're just really
Okay.
light.
All right. So you.
Superhero landing.
All right. After Ashes is my turn. The yell.
Oh, can I bonus action with my cunning action to hide when I hit the ground? Is there anything to hide behind at the front of this building?
There's probably like rubble, like
It's something to take
ruins
cover
of
behind if it can
statues
help
and
me out.
overgrown
Yeah,
bushes and stuff.
Okay. Cool. That's what I do.
Okay.
Did we see that?
Do you jump to the side that the group is on?
Yeah, ideally if I can.
Okay, yeah.
Because that looks cool. You want someone to see that when you do that.
Yeah.
Alright.
Guys, did you see me? And then you're all shopping.
Like, oh, God.
I
So
should have sent Phantom with her.
Scarp,
Like behind the rubble, she's like, "Did you see that? Did you see that?" Like really quietly.
the rain is pouring down in sheets. Scarplume like swoops around to where you were, and I think there's probably like a bunch of overgrown bushes that are kind of you're able to hide in. She casts a spell.
Oh no.
I think she's gonna do a scorching ray.
I cast counterspell?
Yeah.
Just kidding. I don't know.
If only. God.
No. Scorching ray.
Oh no! Wow.
I think about the counterspell that I saw in the school in the headmistress's office. And I think about how useful that would be right now.
You skipped out of counterspell school.
Tree rays of fire.
Oh god.
Now,
All
I'm gonna
right.
do some advanced Dungeons and Dragons here.
Ooh.
Just gonna use 2 of these rays just to get rid of all of your cover, those bushes. So
Oh,
the
I
other
mean, that's-
royals have a
That's
free
messed
shots
up.
at you, but 1 scorching ray is gonna go try to hit you. +4. 15 total.
Oh, that's a power score.
On a hit, the target takes 2d6 fire. 1 and 5. 6 damage.
Alrighty.
And if you're
Ouch.
watching this on Twitch, hopefully you can see the D&D Beyond overlay, and you can see everybody's statistics. They're right on the screen.
You can see all of our dump stats and our bad skills that we have. It's
Everybody's
no longer a secret.
dump stats. All right.
Oh no! You got changed into like yellow. You're no longer like
Oh,
green.
does it?
You're
Yeah.
yellow. And then all
no.
4 Jills line up at the edge. They aim their ranged weapons at you which I believe are crossbows. And they open fire at Ashes. Oh, each gets 2 shots.
Oh my!
Plus
I'm sorry,
4.
Ashes.
Can I yell out? Please, please don't kill me.
Her last
It
Ash's
was a
last
whole
words
mistake.
is. I guess we could say that Brock's gonna die tonight.
No! That's unprofessional. All right, so dirty 20, that hits, right? Does
Oh
a
yeah.
12 hit?
Oh
No.
my god!
Okay, so you took 5.
Don't crossbows have loading?
These are special crossbows.
Oh,
They're already
They're
loaded.
automatic.
They're
cross-
all they all took.
They're
they're
loaded
all,
with 2 bolts each.
they're all
just trying to help my
crossbow-
bro here.
They're all crossbow experts.
God
I don't know
damn
what.
it.
You
There's,
got like
there-
the cross, like got like the bolt cartridge in the bottom, and it just automatically just and it loads up.
Oh
yeah.
no! Worse than the gun.
All right, the
Cartridge.
second one, 19 hits, right?
Yes.
So that's 5. The other one missed.
God, no, one
God.
more.
1, 2, and a natural 20.
Oh no! Okay.
So you took 5,
Oh,
and then the natural 20. Oh.
Oh, it shows an unhappy face.
It is. It is red. It is red and not.
Then the critical does 12. Are you still up?
Oh
Holy
no!
shit, no.
No, I'm
Oh
not.
no! Oh, what's this? I don't like.
All right, and the last one yells, "Got her!" And she runs. The rest of you just see the last red Jill just run back out of view. But the other 3 have shot Ashes and are admiring their handiwork. The Scarplume is like 20 feet above Ashes, circling around. And then it is Theo's turn. Theo, Ashes is down.
Mm.
And you know that
It's a good
leather
thing I took
armor in
Ashley's
the rain
measurements.
can cause rashes. Which is ashes. I don't know.
It's like- There's an invisible Vendel effect on her show. It's like, maybe we should have sent somebody else to go with her. Oh well. She'll look at the other red Jills on the roof, and if they're standing on there, she just takes her elixir, her voice elixir, just a little bit of honey, just kind of sips it, and then just kind of like inhales and like just banshee wails at them, causing the area around them to kind of like thunderclap, and that's going to be my shatter.
Oh, all right.
So they have to make a con save,
Con saves. Here we go. 10.
and I am also aiming it at the roof that they are standing on, or
Alright.
that sphere.
A 10, a 7, and a 19.
10 to 7. So the last one, the 19 saves. Okay. 5, 9, 12 points of damage.
12, 12, and then the one who made it takes half.
Mhm.
Okay. So I'm going to say you were also doing the roof, the ground that they were standing on the roof there, right?
Yep.
So I'm going to have them each make a dex save to see if they can avoid falling through. Here we go. A 2. 13 and... Okay. So it looks like 2 were able to get out of the way, but 1 goes,
Mhm.
ah! Falls
Oh,
through.
good. I'm going to kind of like
Takes
make my way
another 5.
slowly closer toward Ashes. And before I do that, I whisper to Raul, it's like, can you be a dear and provide a distraction so I can bring our friend up? And so that's going to be Bardic Inspiration. So there's a little part of that. What I said, you hear a little bit of Sylvan underneath you, and it kind of bolsters your ability. So you have a D6.
Cool.
All right, and that'll be my turn.
All right. After Theo is Essie.
How far away are they all?
It's up to you. How far did you want to be away from the building?
I wanted to be about 30 feet away from the building.
The 80 feet. There you go.
Okay, 30 feet. All right. No, she ain't getting that close. And I don't have anything that can heal you. I'm a wizard. Sorry. I just start taking your measurements for your pine box. That's what Essie would do if she got close.
Oh no.
That's dark.
What Essie's gonna do? Do I still see the flying lady?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna give her first. Actually, yes. I'm going to cast mage armor on myself.
Okay.
And is anyone on the ground?
One is in the building on the ground, you know, 'cause they
Okay.
fell.
I'll just get a little closer then, and that's gonna be it. Just mage armor myself. Give
So
myself a little
how
grace.
close do you want to get?
I'll get like 15 feet away.
Okay.
From the building.
After Essie is Ral.
All right. So they're all up on the second story, essentially, the ones with the crossbows.
There's two that you can see on the roof. One,
Yep.
the Scarplume, the winged woman, is flying over Ashes. One disappeared from view, and one
Right.
fell through the roof is you assume on the ground inside the building.
Okay. Theo, where did you move? How close were you to Ashes?
I would say as close as I can get to Ashes would be like 30
Alright.
feet.
They all seem to be ranged. What I could do is I could get in front of you, put up my shield, become cover for you guys, and just take the dodge action.
That sounds like
Because I'm not exactly built for ranged combat. If they get close enough, I could charge at them. What do you think?
It's good.
I think I might take that defensive action. So I'm going to get in front of Theo where she's near Ashes, and I'm going to just hoist my shield up, and I'm going to take the dodge action so that any incoming fire will have a tougher time of getting past me.
All right. Is that it for Ral?
That's it for now. Yep.
Ashes, are you at 0?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Please
That
make
that overlay works real nice. It shows
it's got the
little
little
dots.
skulls.
does.
It's got the little
It
skulls.
has the little
Oh, yeah.
skull and the green
Mhm.
red
Look at
dots.
them.
Mm-hmm.
please
All
make a
right.
debt saving throw.
What is it? 10 or higher?
10 or higher.
Being a barbarian, you don't have to do this
Yeah.
very often.
Yeah, being a barbarian, just
13.
nice.
All right, that's one success of
Yes.
3.
Good.
Whew.
All right, after Ashes is me. All right,
Mhm.
Scarplume sees that there's others. She shouts to her allies. There's more of them. She swoops over you guys and does another scorching ray, throws a little ball of fire at each one of you.
Okay.
Zoom,
Oh,
zoom.
cool. My high
Theo?
AC will save me.
Do I
Sure.
provide cover for?
Yes. So you'll take 2. Here we go. Raw. First one +4. 23.
Yeah, it hits.
All right. So you're gonna take
But he dodged.
6 fire.
Oh yeah, you
He has
have
disadvantage.
disadvantage.
I have disadvantage. I roll again. And a 6 + 4 is 10.
No.
All right. Second ball. There's another ball coming at you. 13.
Mhm.
Does
No.
13 hit?
No.
2 balls coming right at your face. All right. And then, Essay, here comes one scorching thingy. 10 total.
No.
So she swoops over you. Throws 3 fireballs down, but they all miss their targets. The 2 Jills on the roof fire at Rawl. Here we go. Rawl. +4. Miss. And, okay, wait. Now I got to roll twice, right? So,
Yeah.
unnatural 20, but then I have to roll again.
Unnatural 20. Such a
And
good
then
one.
9. So that misses you, right? In
Yeah.
the building, the door swings open. So apparently the one that was on the roof that disappeared climbed down the ladder. Now she's coming out the front door.
Salutations.
And the one who fell through is like hobbling out the door. Like, and they both run up to Rawl. And they attack Rawl.
God, I'm so dead.
Oh, fine.
Here we go, Rawl. 12.
No.
How about a 9?
No.
All right. 2 red Jills start swinging at Rawl. Rawl blocks their attacks. All right. After me is Theo. Theo, you're right behind Rawl. Rawl is fending off 2 red Jills, tieflings in red hooded cloaks. What would you like to do?
Can I get to Ashes from where I am?
Can you get to Ashes? Yeah.
Okay. So I'm get the Ashes. I whisper to her. It's like, it's not quite that. No, yeah. Don't go out yet.
gonna-
It'd be a bad song if you died right now.
Gonna drop a little insult on you.
It's a cure wounds, but it's,
Oh.
it's
Oh, don't die yet. Like,
Vicious healing.
completely uninspiring.
yeah.
You have so much to live for. Come
Yes.
back to us.
Yes. So that's a all right, so +3. Okay, that's 8 points of healing. And I'll just, as my bonus action, since that was my regular action, I am going to, where is that? Use my bardic inspiration to sing a bolstering song to my. So it's a bolstering song, the song that I sing in the Three-Legged Devil, and everyone gets temporary hit points, 5 temps, and can use the reaction to move around if they wish to, their speed.
Okay.
All right, is that it for Theo?
Theo is I'm gonna use that reaction to like see if I can kind of like position myself away from, as far enough away from the red Jills that are on the ground, so they don't decide to disengage and come after me.
All right.
I wake up coughing. They're on there. Here they're there. What?
All right, that's it for Theo.
Mhm.
Essie,
Where's the bird lady now?
she's flying above you, basically.
Like how high up?
15 feet.
Okay. Like how far away from the roof?
You were 15 feet away from the roof, right? So she's
Mhm.
15 feet away from the roof.
Okay. Okay. I guess I'm the ranged person here. I really want to hit people with my shovel, but I need, Rel needs something to do. So I will
These red.
chill touch
Oh, okay.
the bird lady.
She'll touch the bird lady.
I mean, he's collecting arrows, a good collection of arrows.
Yeah, don't
So
let me
true.
cramp your style. I'm more defensive.
Just shovel everybody. That is going to be a 21 to hit.
21 hits.
Okay, cool.
This is on Scorpion.
Yes. 88.
Maybe your chill touch is a hand holding a shovel.
It's like a gentle, like a little boop or like a caress.
Ah,
That's 6 points of necrotic damage, and she can't heal until my next turn.
All right. Chill touch on Scarplume. Is that it for Essie?
Mm-hmm.
From the grave.
Roll.
the Dance Macabre.
Can I
I
start
will.
walking inside the house to go upstairs?
Sure. You're gonna go in there. Okay. So Essie makes her way inside. 15. You have 30 feet, so you can get to like the base of the ladder.
Perfect.
So Raul, what would you like to do?
I would like to kill them all.
All right.
And I will start with you, the one in front of me.
The Red Jills, you could ask them if they want to like come over and Netflix and Jill, right? Because they're the Red Jills. Fun times.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill
Go ahead,
them.
Raul.
I'm gonna use inspiration that I've got saved up on my sheet for some previous sick burn that I can't remember. I'm gonna attack with advantage.
That's what you get inspiration for on my channel. Sick burns.
Oh, I didn't need it. That's okay though. Well, maybe I needed it. Do they have an AC of 24?
No, it's much
All
lower.
right. Then I didn't need it. So I'll brain her for 9 points of slashing damage, actually, because I'm attacking with
Okay.
Yeast
She
Lord.
was the one who fell through the roof, and you cut her
Okay.
down.
Okay.
Do you want to say how it happened?
Cross her leg, non-lethal wound, but she's out of the fight.
Crossed her legs? Oh, across.
Across her leg, the sword.
Okay.
Just get her in the quadricep.
I thought you
Yeah.
grabbed her legs and made her sit cross-legged or something.
Sit
That
there.
too.
Crisscross
So I
it.
slashed her.
And then
She
she-
started to double over. I just sat her down. And I said, "Stay," and then
Died.
Oh,
That's like a flashback to the last campaign. I imagine that's what Asana used to do. It's like make people do yoga
Oh yeah.
until they submit.
Yeah.
I bent her into a pretzel.
All right. Is that it for Ral?
Yes.
Ral kills one. Ashes, you got 8 hit points. What do you want to do? It's raining out.
I want to heal to full with a bonus action or something. No? Okay. So who's near me? They're all on the roof? All the ones that aren't sitting
One
cross-legged?
is on the ground fighting Rawl. 2 are still on the roof, and Scarplume is flying in the air 15 feet up, kind of circling above you.
15 feet up. All right. I want to run over to the one that Rawl's fighting
Mhm.
and stab it in the neck,
All right.
ideally. 21? No, 20. 20, dirty 20.
Yes.
Good. $11 plus whatever. I think it's a 14
14
14
total
damage with
All right.
sneak attack.
How do you kill her?
Oh, such a satisfying dagger to the neckle region. Assassin's Creedish something, you know, where they. So I've been playing a lot of Assassin's Creed Odyssey lately. So the dagger into the, you know, enough so that part of the hilt is in the back and you can just pull it out and then they, yeah. Oh yeah, it's like that.
Gross.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Sick kills.
That's it for Ashes.
That's it.
Kicking Ashes and taking names. Hey, now it's my turn. All right. So I've got 2 people on the roof. They can see. They can't see Essie. They can see Ashes, Rawl, and Theo. One will shoot at Rawl twice and probably miss every time. Oh wow! All right. Whew. So 21 was the low roll. Is that it? Rawl, you take 5 damage.
What kind of type? What kind?
Crossbow bolt damage, piercing.
Okay, so I take 2 damage to my temporary hit points.
What a bunch of
Sweet.
bullshit. All right, here's the second one. 16, and then 12
No.
plus 4. 16. Is that it?
No.
Yeah. Okay. So the other one. Who's the other one going to attack? I'm just going to let the dice tell me. Theo. 1, 2, 3. Ashes. 4, 5, or 6. Ashes. Here we go. 21. It's 5
God damn
damage.
These people. I hate the red gills.
5 damage, and then 11.
Okay.
Does that hit you?
It does not.
What about Scarplume? She's flying over there, but she doesn't have a lot of spell slots.
Oh,
So she's gonna use a cantrip that we call Ray of Frost. I think that's a cantrip, right? I don't remember.
Yep.
I forget.
Unfortunately, she has.
I actually
1d8 cold damage on a hit.
I actually lose things that I used to know about D&D. So,
It's an attack spell. It's cantrip.
you know, pretty soon I'm not gonna know anything.
So unfortunate she doesn't have her scorching ray anymore. So unfortunate.
Ray of Frost. It's a frigid beam of blue-white light. But who, pray tell, does it strike? I shall roll to see. Ah, Theo.
Okay.
I must roll to strike you. +4.
Yeah, it's gonna be a hard number to beat.
19.
Beat my AC. Yeah.
That it?
It
D8.
beats the 11. Yes.
Oh, D8 cold. 3 cold damage.
Okay.
And your
Yep.
speed is reduced by 10 feet.
Oh. There's ice everywhere.
So she flies over you. And so she's just flying around in circles, pelting you guys with fire and ice spells.
Mm.
Yeah. So I think that's it for my bad guys. And then it is Theo's turn.
Theo just gives like this death glare at the flying sources above us and just says, "Could you be a deer and land and tell tell your men to stop shooting at us, and we'll discuss this.
Oh, you do know all of the red Jills are ladies.
Tell them to stop and land right here. And that's going to be suggestion.
Oh, so I'm gonna make a saving throw.
Yep, a wisdom saving throw.
12.
13.
Nah. Tell them so you
Land,
Alright.
and then tell your people to stop shooting us, and we will discuss this.
She can't do that till her turn, right?
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Well, wait a minute though, isn't it? Is talking is a free action, right?
Yeah, I think so.
So does she do it like as soon as the spell hits?
Whatever you feel like.
We'll just say yes.
Up to her.
Lindy's got to leave in a couple minutes, so
I'm
Scarplume
still gonna
goes.
whack people with a shovel. So
Oh, all right.
gonna-
Scarplume tells her Jills to stand down, and they look at her confused.
I'm inside. I can't hear this.
And then it's Essie's turn.
I'm gonna climb the ladder and whack one of those punks
Alright.
in the head with a shovel.
So you climb the ladder,
Yes.
flip open the hatch, and you're on the roof, and it's raining, and there's 2 red Jills nearby. Their backs are to you. They're right at the edge of the roof. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna try to whack one in the head so that it bumps into the other one,
Oh.
and then they both fall off the roof.
All right, we'll roll it. The foist one. See how that goes.
Natural 20.
Natural 20!
Just vicious shovel.
All right, so why don't you just go ahead and roll the
The
normal,
shovel wizard.
roll the normal critical damage, and I'm going to roll the falling damage.
So that's gonna be 15 points of bludgeoning damage with my shovel.
So
Oh,
you come up
no.
to them and you
I imagine I come up like lightning goes off behind me, and they turn and they look, and they see me just with the shovel, and it goes bang.
The theme from Halloween starts playing.
They just see this redheaded woman with wide eyes, and they're like, "Whoa!"
and they both fall off the roof and they hit the ground and they're both dead. You killed both of them.
Ashes looks horrified, and that's difficult to do.
And then I just stand there at the edge of the roof waiting.
No, she didn't hear us, so just stay there, sorceress.
Rawl, it's your turn. All that's left is Scarplume, who's flying above and appears to be under the effects of a spell of Theo's.
I look to Theo and say, do you just want me to wait for her to land and then braid her, or what?
I just want her to land. We can do whatever we want with her afterwards.
All right, I'll ready an action until she lands. And when she lands, I will grapple her
Okay.
so that she can't fly away.
Ashes, what do you want to do on your turn?
Are we waiting for her to land? All right, I guess I wait for her to land.
All right, so let's just say we're out of initiative. She lands, and what do you want to do with Scarplume?
We'll let Theo talk to her. I'm just gonna hold her by her wings.
All right, so Rawl holds her by her wings.
I see that you're a gang of one now.
She looks dazed and confused.
Look at me.
She looks. You guys get a good look at her. She has rose red hair and a scar on her forehead, and she's got bird-like features. She has bird wings. She's almost like a harpy, but more humanoid.
I say, cool scar. Where'd you get it?
She says, "I was kicked out of my clan for my hatred of humans." She says.
You hate humans?
She nods and snarls.
Yeah, they're not so great.
I have an idea that I'd like to pass. So like I kind of gather Rawl and our group. It's like, what if she attacks? She hates humans, correct?
So she says.
What if she promises to leave the populace alone and just attacks Thrune's people instead?
She's a loose cannon. How could we trust her?
You trust me.
Vendelfek says, "You trust me, right?" And
Oh, yes, you're
Blasandriette
good.
goes, "You trust
The
me."
word trust is thrown around a lot these days.
I don't trust any living being.
I mean, that's
Oh.
an option. We could always just, get this done and be done with it. But that was an option I wanted to pass to the rest of
Look, I would be fine if she just left and just got out of the city. We don't need anyone who's killing humans around. I'm all right if you can somehow convince her to leave and never go back.
So you cut her a deal if you'll let her go if she promises to just leave the city. For
If you
good.
leave the city, we'll let you leave. But if you come back, we'll do something
Yeah,
worse
no.
than death for you.
She looks at you. She thinks for a second, and then she nods and says, "Okay."
Right
Sure.
now, leave. We hear anything of something that looks like you.
Alright.
We'll kill you and give your body to her, and we'll see what happens then.
All right, I'll let her go.
I pickpocket her before she goes.
She doesn't have pockets. I guess she does. She doesn't really have much on her. But you're pretty sure while you were up on the roof, you saw her little dwelling. There was some stuff in there. So, she's gonna fly away. Do you want to loot her place?
Yeah.
I presume Ashes would like to.
You make it sound so.
Essie will loot it. She's not dead.
All right.
She don't mind stealing from the living.
Ready? 12 platinum, 279 gold, 1,302 silver, 530 copper, and jewelry and keepsakes worth a grand total of 750 gold.
That is not a small
will-
amount.
That will buy us some stuff.
In
Yeah.
addition, the red gills were something of a menace. In your next upkeep phase, you will gain an extra 2d6 supporters, and you will gain monetary donations of 3d10 gold.
That's
Getting the protection money now.
oh, yeah.
People will start donating magic items to you soon.
God, it's good. It's good too.
So, Lindy, you have to go, right?
No, I'm actually good right now. I'll have to leave soon, but not right now.
Well, this is actually a good time
Well,
because then there's going to be
awesome.
another. So.
We don't have to rush the outros then. Other streamers.
Well,
have
we're
great.
going to keep going. We'll just say that your character had to sleep for the next.
If you want, I mean, if you want the corpses, if
Yeah, Essie probably could take them back to her cemetery and, get them up just basic pine boxes because they didn't pay up front or
oh,
anything. Nicer or specified was their last words of verbal will and testament. So yeah, just make it build some nice pine boxes, bury them. Tend to any other corpses that are laying around that have been delivered because she's a mortician. She has a day job, guys. More than I can say about it.
we are making that day
Hey,
job
I
much
go
more
to school.
hurried.
Thank you very much.
That's
Essie.
not a job. We pay for that.
That's so true.
You know what? At least I do it. Theo, God.
I have appearances.
All right. So, Lindy, you'll be back next week, right?
Yes.
All right.
Should be.
So, I guess we'll see you next week then.
All right.
Yes,
I'll pop out of the call.
Hopefully, we will not all die, and we'll be dealing with new people.
I'll just be like,
Oh,
I'll see two
what happened?
corpses coming to the morgue. And I'll be like, oh, well, that didn't go well for them.
Theo wants a fancy box, fanciest box ever. Is.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye. See ya.
Later.
All right. I just got to fix our thingy here.
The bye.
Fare thee well, range damage DPS.
I'll have to record what that gold is. That is a lot of gold.
All we are to you, Rawl,
At some point,
Is-
Rawl's gonna
is
like.
our strategic, militaristic battle worthiness.
Just
I'm just like a walking metal plate. That's
yeah. I mean, you have a collection of like new arrows every time that just get stuck.
Hopefully not. I care about my shield, and it's made of metal. He'll polish his shield and
I
his
don't-
armor.
I don't think you've been hurt.
Not for realsies.
No, you've just been like temporary hit point. Like it's like
Yeah.
Raul is pristine.
Look at
I
that,
imagine
got
he's
it.
taken his. I imagine it's just him being extra robust.
Yeah. So,
I am such a pro at this. We're all set already. Look at that.
yeah.
I saved the
Whoa.
boxes.
Whoa.
Just saved them. All right, now I'm gonna move the rebellion stats over Lindy's thingy. And
Seriously,
people
though,
watching,
Lindy's
just so you
kind
know,
of necessary.
Lindy just did the
Damn.
RPG sports thing, and then she still did this show, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Yes, Rad.
So thank you very
That
much.
girl is a trooper.
Total trooper.
Hey, it's like I said.
And now
I
she's
tried to
going to
watch
do some
every-
other game or something.
I tried to watch everything she did in a week once, and I nearly died. I nearly like malnutrition with
Yeah.
dehydration
Yeah.
and like
You do it next time with an IV just stuck in, so you don't.
even then
lose any
Yeah.
even then it's difficult. It's like a
So
DC
good.
20 even then if you have everything set up perfectly for yourself.
All right, there's that, and I think I can stick a map on here too.
We need to get Ashes like a little familiar at some point.
Okay.
Ashes needs her.
I think
Oh wait, you have the kid. You have the girls. That's right. You
Van-
have the girls. You have
Vandy and the
like
girls are
6
enough.
of them.
Yeah,
So
no.
if Sean, we are at a natural point where we would have long rests and be able to do a few things, right?
Yep.
Raul is interested in acquiring some equipment. Maybe if it's not available readily, he might put a word out to the Queen of Values that he's looking for some items. Would that make sense?
Yeah.
All right.
What are you looking for?
All right. I'm looking for something that could make Raul potentially able to grapple someone at a distance. I'm thinking either something he can attach to his rope, or perhaps a chain or something, or maybe just in my Wonders of Wonders, maybe into the future, something like Batman's, hook shot type thing in the future.
Wouldn't it be like a grappling hook and a rope?
It would be like grappling hook and a rope would be like that kind of thing. I'm thinking is there some rock gnome tinkerer out there that can give me the Link's hook shot?
That's basically like the Iron Bands of Bolaro, right? Except
that's more like a trap, like a throw and trap somebody. I'm thinking more like something that could either be used in combat to wrap someone up and bring them closer, or out of combat to kind of swing from rooftop to rooftop.
So like a crossbow with a rope attached to it and a grapple hook instead of a bolt, like that?
Something like that. Some kind of interesting machinery thing that could.
The Queen of Values can probably make that happen.
All right. I can understand that's a special order that might take a long time to see.
Okay.
I just wanted to get her thinking about that and see if she can feel out some contacts.
Okay.
Yeah. I think Theo has something else she wants to do. She wants to contact our friend that at the Devil's Thread, the one that we met with. We're doing for Britney stuff.
Uh-huh.
And she wants to put in a special order for the group for them.
Yeah.
Keep it on the secret between us. I'll tell you what that is later.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. Interesting. Yeah. Okay. Want to do anything else before the next day?
At some point when she can find time to find Theo alone, Ashes wants to go up and she gives her a hug.
Theo just kind of is not used to being touched. So it's well, thank you. What was that for?
It's probably kind of awkward too because Ashes isn't used to doing it, and she's just
We're all just sipping his tea and then sees it.
I think Theo is maybe at the back of her mind, she's thinking am I gonna get shanked? Is this how I die right here?
She's just thanks, Theo. Hey, by the way, do you think because this weird Red Jill group took money from some of the less fortunate of Kintargo, that we could take some of that money and maybe, get it back to the people that it was taken from?
I mean, if you want to do that, I see no problem with that. I am self-sufficient. I don't need any more gold. So that also might be put our image better. Handing out gold, being caretakers of the less fortunate.
Yeah, right. I mean, it doesn't have to even be like giving it to people, but so much, maybe like, I don't know, we look at some of the lower class businesses or something and just, go and get a few, I don't know, get a few drinks somewhere and throw some extra coin as a tip, or, just to give back, I always try to look out for those that have helped me out over my time here in this godforsaken city.
You know what? That does sound like a good plan. Should we take Raul with us? He sounds like he needs to loosen up a little bit.
Sure.
I think having that imp has made him especially stressed out. Be good to have a drink.
Yeah, let's take Raul for a drink. That sounds fun.
You find Raul like playing dragon chess against Blasadriat.
Oh. Hey, Raul, do you want to go out and get a drink?
Come on.
Just
I
one
don't
time.
drink, right?
We'll get you something better than the dirty water that you got the last time that we were out.
Very well. I suppose I could go out for a patrol.
It's been officially stressful running this
Let me
rebellion.
put my armor on.
You need to loosen up.
Putting his armor on to go out.
You don't need your armor. It's all right. You're with us. Not everything's a battle.
I don't agree, but all right. He'll take his armor off and leave it aside. But he is going to bring his sword.
I think I've got an idea. This will be fun. Hey, Raul, I challenge you.
To what?
To a drinking game.
But I don't drink unless we're drinking water.
Well, I guess you lose then, because I'm challenging you, and it's a drinking game. So.
And I choose to employ the classic tactical denial of the flank maneuver. I will not engage you upon this.
Come on.
All right. Well, mark that up for me, Theo. 1-0. Little old Ashes beats Raul at drinking because
come on,
he's too much of a sissy to play.
If it's not you,
I'll challenge you to an arm wrestling contest if you'd like.
I tell you what, you get through.
Talk one up for Raul.
You get through my drinking game, and I will battle you at arm wrestling.
I choose not to drink, not because I think that drinking is wrong. I simply treat my body as a temple.
Theo, help me out here.
Yes, well, think of it as cleaning up the temple, because
I will help you have fun by protecting you while you both drink and taking care of you and making sure you both get back.
We could tell Blasadriat to take care of us. We have her contract, right?
I mean, Ventilfek is here too, so.
Would you like me to accompany you?
I mean, I drink all the time. I'm perfectly fine. My body is equally a temple. It's a beautiful temple. One night of drinking is not going to change it, especially now, because you never know with Thrune. He might just get rid of it all. Might as well enjoy it once while you're at it.
I could bring Vandy along to look after us.
What?
Don't, Vandy, please don't.
If you're bringing Vandy, then I'm not going.
Oh, all right.
He's also underage.
What?
We might be a rebellion, but I intend to establish just law and order.
Vandy does not need any more time off at the bar. We've already seen her enough.
Hey, what about Olivia?
Which one was Olivia? Which?
She's kind of sporty. She's into,
What part of this makes you think I want to hang out with 16-year-old girls at a bar?
Well, Raul, let's be honest. You don't have a lot of choices.
Oh my God. Oh, I think he's correct. I think we should leave. Let the girls have their own thing. They don't need any more time. They don't need to learn how good alcohol is until they're slightly older, especially not when they're working for us.
Look, Raul, You're not going to convince Rawl to drink, but he will go with you, and he will try to loosen up without drinking. Is the end of it.
Okay, come on, Rawl. I take his arm as it like arm in arm
Hmm.
Let's go.
the whole
Some
way
people like-
to the bar.
We'll show you a fun time, even if you don't drink.
Hmm.
Guarantee.
Very
it.
well.
Are
I'm
you
game for
going
that.
to the three-legged devil or somewhere else?
Oh yeah,
Let's do it.
we're getting Dougie involved. It's gonna be.
I mean,
Partay.
let's freaking. Can I? Let's VIP. Let's VIP this thing.
Well, Dougie won't be with us then.
Dougie. No.
It's fine.
This,
Dougie understands.
Can pull some strings, get a good booth. Let's get some. Let's
All right.
before they
so-
shut this
Let's-
place
let's
down.
Spend some of this money that we just found.
Of course.
All right. So curfew is at 9 p.m. So what time do you want to go there?
God, anytime is a good time for parties. So whatever.
So you want to go like 6?
Yeah, there'll be enough time.
Good. It's after school, but gives us a few hours before curfew.
Gives it's a good couple hours to get just rip roaring drunk and have enough fun, right,
Mhm.
Rawl?
If that is your wish.
All right.
Hey,
So-
hey, while we're there, can we find out if there's any like underground bars that are open after curfew?
Is he talking about dwarves?
All right. You can ask around. I don't think there are, but
You know, I mean, like in the Roaring Twenties, they had, you know,
Speakeasies.
It's true.
Yes.
yeah. There's got to be, you know, people have to be like
Yeah.
subtly revolting against this whole
The
through
tea.
ideology,
Also
right?
known as the teebies.
Does Ashes want to be dressed up like, or does she just want to go as is?
Oh, if we're going drinking, Ashes would let Fio do whatever
Yes!
she wants.
Oh, is yes, you're in.
She would,
Why?
yeah, she would play into it.
Mhm.
Whatever. If she's got to use a little disguised self too to like fancy
Yeah.
it up.
Oh
a
no,
little bit.
no disguise self. Fio will take
Just
care of
pure.
everything. Get you a good
Pure.
dress, good hair, makeup.
Perfect.
Almost look as good as me, but not quite.
all right. So Ashes gets all dressed up, and you're gonna go to the three-legged devil. There it is.
You look fly as shit, so that's yes.
Rawl will try to look nice. He will wear a good shirt and wash himself. Because he's a noble. He knows how to look nice.
Yeah, you know, like Fio
Just
dresses, you know.
military style.
Mhm.
Just imagine like his dress up is like probably more militaristic or something, right? It's, like,
Definitely.
Fio looks like
Definitely.
almost way too formal. It's like, but
Like,
you're dressed up.
perfectly
you know?
ironed,
Yeah.
All right. So
Chris.
the three-legged devil is in Jarvis End, which is the beating heart of Kintargo's nightlife, featuring numerous casinos, dance halls, playhouses, restaurants, and theaters, in addition to the city's winding foreign quarter.
Hell
So
yeah.
there's Aria Park, which is the largest public park in the city. It's right by the Opera House, which Thrun has taken over as his home. There's Veritas Plaza, the original market square in the city of markets. Veritas Plaza runs nearly the length of Jarvis End's border, extending even into Old Kintargo. There's the Opera House, Chrysali's Fine Tomes, which is one of many bookstores, and the Three-Legged Devil. Numerous dance halls, combination brothels, music venues, and taverns exist in Kintargo. While the Three-Legged Devil is not Kintargo's largest of these establishments, it is the oldest in the city. You know that it's run by Giveni Henge, a human bard. And you know that this place has served periodically in the past as a safe house for rebels and fugitives of all
Mhm.
stripes.
So note, Vendelfex is not coming with us because Vendelfex would probably not be allowed in there, considering.
Well, Saudria has to come with us. She has to stay within
Mhm.
range of the contract, or
Mhm.
She just stays invisible. So it's packed in there. You go in. A lot of people recognize Fio and cheer and come up and say hello. It's like you have to squeeze through crowds. The bar is packed. You know, it's hard to get a drink.
Mhm.
And you want to get a booth?
We'll have a booth, but first Fio's gonna just stand on a table. It's a good night, and we have no idea what Thrune's next plan is. So let's have the best night we can. Drinks are on the house, on us. Food, drink,
Oh.
party like it's the last day on Earth.
All right, everybody cheers! And they chant for Fio, and everybody starts ordering drinks. All right. So yeah, everybody starts drinking and gathering around you all, and I don't know, talking to you, and Ashes are all looking at you funny because you look so different.
Yeah, Fio's trying to introduce as many people to Ashes and Rawl, trying to kind of get them in the mode of being social. Like, she's under the idea that they're gonna need this if we're gonna be the heads of a rebellion, is to meet and greet with the people that we are trying to help, which includes a lot of booze and a lot of good food. So
Once Ashes gets somewhat intoxicated, she says, "Okay, Rawl, I'm ready," and she puts her arm down. She says, gather around, watch the little elven girl beat this man at arm wrestling."
Very well. And Rawl, despite his usual demeanor, when he does manage to actually slide into a genial mood when he is talking with people. He just politely declines drinks. That's all. But he did get proficient with the persuasion skill last level up, so he can fake having a good time.
So
he'll sit down and they're gonna bust out the classic Superman 2 line, "Tell me if this tickles," before he
so people
locks hands.
gather
with
around and start betting, and
yeah. Fio's gonna kind of like edge behind Ash and just says a little bit of something to even the scales, and she'll give you guidance. He'll give you kind of guide. She's also like kind of super like ripping drunk at this point, and just kind of like, let's make this interesting. And she'll just kind of like wheel off and just like get like kind of rile everyone up for this this feat of strength.
all right, hold on one sec. Let me look. Blissadriette probably doesn't like that. Let's see what spells Blissadriette is.
Blissadriette, stay out of this.
She casts Scorpion Sting in the eye.
No.
Let's see. Devil. All right. H-I.
Yeah, what is she, an imp?
Yeah.
She's an imp. Yeah.
No, she doesn't really have. No, she can't help you.
She can do the help action invisibly. Wet
Yeah.
Willy.
She's,
Wait a minute.
she's a strength of 6. All right. Yeah.
We're all is low key starting to warm up to the imp.
All right. So, Rawl, you've got advantage.
All right.
Ashes, I
All
think
right,
you have guidance.
I got a 1d4.
So,
okay.
Ashes, when this starts, it's pretty obvious. You know, your hand is right here, and all of a sudden you feel like this little lady, smushing, probably pulling on your fingers. Ashes, probably.
All right. So, is this strength or athletics?
Opposed strength check. So yeah, Rawl has advantage. And
Can I as we're getting sort of, you know, in position and everything, can I whisper back to Fio and say, Fio, Blissadriette.
Oh. Where?
And I sort of just, you know, casually point towards like the side that Blissadriette's on, where she's kind of like pushing against my arm.
Sophia just kind of like looks at her, looks at the crowds, like, how about we have some lights, and then she'll have like fairy fire just kind of like rain down on everyone.
Oh, so it illuminates the imp.
Yeah.
She's invisible.
Another round for everyone. Let's watch this feat of strength.
All right. So
who wins?
She's outlined by the fairy fire, and a few drunk people are like, Hey, what's that thing on your hand? And Balsadriel like, yeah, like flies and hides in like Rawl's backpack or whatever. So yeah.
It's-
So Rawl will be a strength check, and Ashes you'll have a guidance as a bonus.
Is it just straight strength? We can't use.
No, I
Yep.
don't know.
Well,
can't
do you
use
want? What do
athletics
you
or
want?
What is it? What is it on your thing?
What
What's-
is your strength modifier?
Oh no, you're like as bad as me. Oh
Oh, yeah,
You remember when we talked about dump stats?
yeah, well, that's what's wrong. Oh wow,
Nah.
Oh, all right. Well,
it's almost as if the guidance is the difference between.
Oof. You know what? You're gonna have a chance. What'd you get?
What did Rawl get?
If we're just doing straight strength, I only got an 8.
And Ashes, what'd you get?
I rolled a 14 with guidance, which gives me a 13 overall.
Ah!
Whoa!
Wow. So
Is that the entire thing, or do I get an
Boom.
over the top
That's
moment?
it. So
Oh,
Raul
okay.
loses in the crowd, like a whole bunch of people lost money, and they're ah! Holy cow! And people start patting you on the back, Ashes.
Ashes drunkenly jumps into Rawl's embrace and hugs him and gives him a kiss on the cheek
I
And
checked my
whispers-
pockets.
and whispers, "Thanks for letting me win," in his ear.
So like Theo would just be like yell at the bartender, "Finest thing you have for our winner."
Oh, okay. Yeah, they have a
Ashes yells out, "Make it 2."
okay. So they pour you expensive wine, Kintargo vintage
Mm.
wine.
Cantargo Gold.
Probably some like stolen pirate stuff from the shackles too.
Is it maybe instead of wine, is it Cantargo Cavassier?
Yeah, all right.
Cavassier right here. Ladies and gentlemen.
Arco Courvoisier. All right. Yeah, you pour the Courvoisier, and everybody drinks some more. All right. So you drink a bunch. You arm wrestle.
Yep.
Everybody's chatting you up. Some of your supporters are there. I mean, you have 29 supporters, so a lot of them are here. So they're every once in a while, someone will whisper, "I'm with you guys, the Silver Ravens. Like Silver Ravens rule."
Thank you.
You're like, down with Thrune, right?
And she'll give them.
Sucks.
Yeah, she'll just give whoever that is and like a nice wink and smile.
And quite a few of them are probably tieflings from the Devil's Nursery also, because you gained a lot of support. For finding the serial killer. Okay.
Rawl will order tea on the down low. What's the result of that?
Oh.
Oh,
Look, they can put it in a different container.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so they'll.
Put it into a beer stein. It's just tea
Yeah.
in a beer stein.
they put it in like a whiskey glass and like
Yeah.
a little, and it looks like
No.
Okay. So yeah, everybody gets really drunk. Everybody wants your attention. Do you want to do anything else special in the Three-Legged Devil?
I think before
How drunk do you get?
Oh.
fucking ripped.
Oh, really?
0.
like gone.
Ripped.
So we're all
Absolutely
there,
zero.
just
Ashes
hammered.
doesn't even remember arm wrestling.
Yeah, so Theo drunkenly.
So Rawl dutifully says that he won easily.
Ashes probably just
drunk
believes it.
strength. It's the
Yeah,
drunk.
that makes
Yeah.
sense. That makes sense.
No, it makes sense. Yeah, you would win. Why would I even do that?
So yeah, as a conclusion to the evening before everyone leaves, she just stands up on the table and says, "In conclusion for tonight, how about we have the strong man, the pillar of our group, Rawl, lead us into a song of the evening. Tip it off. Come on.
Can you give me guidance on my performance
I will
check?
I will
Okay.
help you.
Okay.
I'll give you guidance and I'll help you. No, I'll give you
Oh.
bardic inspiration.
Ooh.
All right. What would I roll to figure out if he actually knows any songs?
Performance.
You just,
Right?
I mean, like if you were in the Hell Knights, they probably had some military. When you're marching.
The Order
they
of
have
the Rack?
songs.
Yeah.
The Order of the Rack. Yeah.
I can only imagine what their songs are like.
I mean,
I mean, growing up, you probably have some.
There's probably some Guitar Go songs that growing up here you probably know.
Yeah,
So this
that's
is
true.
she mainly wants you to sing a song that everyone else knows and that you would know.
Yeah, sure.
Is there,
I'll
like,
try to
Is there some
pick
sad,
something.
like tragedy type of song that's like
This
slow?
not that-
opera is very popular in the city.
No,
and,
yeah, well, yeah.
some tragic
Um,
battle in Cantargo's history that the
No,
military
I think you know that moment in Lord of the Rings when Pippin is summoned to sing a song about like
Yes.
that guy. That's kind of what he's gonna go for, that vibe. So we'll see. Let me see what is his charisma. My charisma modifier is 0. So
And I'm helping help and bardic inspiration for you. So Fio's
So-
helping as much as she can.
So you have
All right,
advantage.
so-
What does Bardic Inspiration give?
I just
D8.
D6.
I mean D6, sorry.
D8?
D6.
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 All right, so it's going to be advantage with plus D6.
Yeah.
All right, so let's figure.
She's not
figure out what-
leaving. She's not leaving Rawl high and dry. She's trying to help him as
All
much
right,
as possible.
all right. Hey, that's pretty good. 19 plus 2 is 21.
Oh, okay.
Ah,
All right.
so
So
good.
Raul starts the song, and it's
Deep,
very,
deep
very good.
baritone. Yeah.
Right, and everybody joins in, swaying and holding their drinks, and the drink is spilling out of their mugs onto the floor and onto each other. All right. And,
All right.
And then
Dylan had a good suggestion in the chat. 29 prisoners splayed on the rack. 29 prisoners splayed. You take one down. Do you pass it around? Ah,
Pass the limbs
Wait a minute.
around. No.
wait. Wait. No.
Yeah.
Never mind.
I wanna crank. All right. So at that point, it's like they realize it's almost curfew time, so they have to kind
Mhm.
of force everyone out of there to get
Yeah.
all home
We're just
Good luck with that.
good.
before it's too late.
Yeah, it's like
So-
we have to like Rawl's like soberness is probably helping in getting the both of our drunk asses out of there.
Mhm.
So yeah,
Yeah,
Theo and
go.
Ashes are totally drunk. Rawl, you're gonna get them back to the Long
Yep.
Roads Coffee House.
If I have to carry each of them over
We're
a
so
shoulder.
small. We're so small. So it's like I think feels like 5'2", and Ashes is even smaller. It's maybe smaller. So it's just like yeah, I mean, Rawl definitely could.
We just sit on his
One-handed.
shoulders and take
Yeah.
a ride.
Yeah.
All right, so you bring them back, and they're completely messed up. Are you gonna help them? I mean, get them to their room.
Yeah, he'll make sure that they're on their sides so that if they do vomit, they're not going to drown in it. And then I'll,
Yeah. Feels like home isn't too far away. It's in the same district, so maybe there. Like it's all right.
oh, she wants to go to her house.
I mean, everyone can crash there if they want. It's not that far. It's like that's
Oh yeah, let's go visit Theo's house.
yeah.
Sure.
What is Theo's house like?
It's a large apartment, probably facing the opera house. It has like it's very, very ostentatious, like looking on the inside and the outside. Like there's a unhealthy amount of paintings of herself in this place.
Is there a family portrait?
There are no family portraits, just of her.
Okay.
That's the one thing you notice. Like this is she doesn't live in like she got rid of the manor when she moved back, and this is all like stuff from her travels. So there's like there's like there's like mementos. There's a lot of stuff from opera and like from plays and stuff here.
Okay. Rawl will be leafing through some like opera notes or stuff.
Also, it's gonna be real bad if anyone wakes up in the middle of the night because there are freaking like ceiling to floor mirrors everywhere. Also,
So is there just the one bed then?
there's a bed, but there's there's guest bedrooms and there's large
Yeah.
furniture, couches and stuff like that.
So he'll flop like Theo like a sack of potatoes on her bed, then flop Ashes on a guest bed, and then he'll take the couch and he'll just read some opera notes and into the night.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. Do anything special for the next day?
God, just get over this. Probably.
So, an elf only trances for 4 hours. What is a
Oh
drunken
no!
elf
Why
do?
did I take him home? Oh
A
no!
drunken trance. That's weird.
Do I still wake up after 4 hours of trancing?
You probably. I mean, you're an elf.
And I'm
You
still
probably.
kind of intoxicated.
You probably filter that out probably better than human beings, I imagine. Cover.
It's like hard to get drunk, which
Yeah,
is
but we
why she
did.
drinks so
But
much.
we did.
You're half elf, right?
I'm
Elf.
an elf. I'm a wood elf.
Oh, you're a wood elf. You're full elf.
Mm-hmm.
I always thought you were half elf. Wow. Okay.
Full elf. So she's.
Fully elf.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess you do. You only trance.
So does she? So she gets up.
Oh shit!
Isn't she still
what-
going to be
well-
drunk after trancing?
You're
I
drunk.
don't know. That's the question.
drunk,
so I think she
awake in
probably
my
is at
house.
least a little bit, right? And so
Probably.
can she stumble
She's awake.
around? Like, would Rawl be sleeping or is he staying up the whole
All
night?
needs to.
Raw would be.
It's.
Depends. He might be still awake.
After 4 hours of plopping us where we are?
Nah. 4 hours. He would actually sleep, despite what the rumors say.
Cool. You're loose in my house.
Ashes is in a little bit of a drunken state, but she wants
Oh,
to
no.
try to find Blassadriet's contract.
Okay. Make a stealth.
Is it on you, Rawl?
It would be on me. Yes.
Ooh.
Probably in an inner pocket.
I want to make
Ooh.
it. I want to make a drunken sleight of hand check if I can
Go
to
ahead.
try to get the contract.
Probably have disadvantage because you're drunk.
Okay,
Let's see what you're. I love being able to see this.
what is it? +7?
God, you're
Well, the
so handsome.
first one's only an 11, so, and the second one's a nat 20. So,
God,
so we'll take
So,
the 11.
Is
So
that my passive perception or what?
Yeah.
It's at least an 11. I've got a wisdom bonus of plus
Well,
1.
But
Oh,
do
God.
you get like a minus?
Like
Is it
a
a
little-
-5 for sleeping, or what
you're
is
like
it?
a hawk.
I thought that's what the disadvantage was.
Oh, maybe you should make a perception check at disadvantage for sleeping or something.
What?
All right, wait a
What would
second.
it be?
You were drunk, and that's why I gave you disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
But Rawl is asleep. So what's Rawl's passive perception normally?
I think 11
You're the. No,
because he's got a plus 1 wisdom.
Yo, you have a 13. Wow.
Wait, so it's a 13?
My wisdom is a 13,
Oh,
so I have a plus 1.
But Ashes rolled an 11, so Ashes
Doesn't the perception get that?
beat the do you have to beat the 11? I don't remember. I'm so mixed up right now.
I think.
Do you want me to just roll at
Yeah.
disadvantage?
Yeah, do a perception check at disadvantage.
Damn, you have such a high. Perception's goddamn high.
All right. One of them was a natural 1.
Oh.
All right, Ashes, you drunkenly snatch the contract.
I stumble over into a corner with it and I say, Blassadriet.
Oh no! No.
All right, you hear
No.
what?
Where are you? I can't see you.
Rawl. Blassadriet is frantically like pulling your eyes open.
Okay. Raw would probably wake up to that.
It's just a contract. Just my contract.
Okay.
Blassadriet,
She's
where
still
are you?
drunk.
Okay. So I'm awake. All right. And I see Ashes like in the corner with it. I'll just get up and I'll go, what are you doing with that?
No, Rawl, no, just let me, I need this. I need to use Blassadriet real quick.
I need to use.
What do you need her to do?
It's personal. Just let me figure this out with her.
Blassadriet, I still technically own that contract. What's the deal with having to do things? I'm actually talking to Blassadriet.
Well, I mean, whoever has it tells me what to do, right? I mean, that's how it works.
All right. So I'm going to go up and I'll say, you can say whatever you like, but only if we both have a hand on the contract.
Ugh. Do you have to be here, Rawl?
I'm afraid I do. But I will. I just put my my fingers on the contract's edge and just hold it and say, "Go on, say whatever you want."
All right. So I cast minor illusion, and I show an illusion of a hooded, shadowed figure that I remember from my past, and I say, I don't know who this is, Blasadriet, but I need to figure out who this is. This person had held me captive since I was little, and I need you to figure out who it is. I need you to go figure that out. I want to make a verbal contract with you, Blasadriet.
Ooh.
I want you to find out who this person is, and if you find out who this person is, you get freed from this contract. Is that a deal?
Sure. Where was this? Where did this happen?
It's in Cantargo. It's the only reason I'm still here. Just find this person.
Well, would they keep you in like a closet or something?
They just, I don't know. I was young. They kidnapped me or something. I had to grow up with them. The only thing I ever heard them utter was the word ashes. That's how I got my name. Just go find them. Can you find them? Ashes starts to break down and cry. Can you find them for me?
Rawls just said such a weird place in the morning.
I'll try.
Is it an agreement? You'll find them for me?
Yeah, I'll try. Yeah.
I ripped the contract in half.
This is a weird morning.
You promised me. It was a verbal contract,
So
Blasadriet. You
destroyed the
promised me.
contract.
You just promised to find them for me, and then you're free.
So, I guess she vanishes in a puff of brimstone.
Oh no.
I'll find this person for you.
I just crumple up the contract and push it into Rawl's chest with tears streaming down her face. She says, "Thanks, Rawl."
It's a weird
You
morning.
should probably go back to trancing for a little bit.
Okay.
Oh.
Can't over trance, or so I've heard. And then
Oh.
I'll look at the contract remains. I'm like, and just crumple it up and put it in my pocket again.
All right.
And
That's
kind of pat, and then sit down.
That's
down.
a good place to stop. I think. Jeez.
Wow. Nice. Oh.
Woo.
Hopefully.
All right. All right. That's it for Hell's Rebels for this week. We'll be back next week to figure out what just happened.
Yeah.
All right.
Awesome.
Sean, got any plugs?
Just Waffle Talk Thursdays, hosted on D&D channel, hopefully. And this channel, 7 o'clock Eastern time, we talk about Dice Camera Action, latest episodes. So catch you there.
Cool. Garrett, you got any plugs?
What's happening tonight, folks? In like half an hour. That's right, we're rapping. Athik style. Oh yeah. Come over to the It's Ramrod Dude channel. Hang out with us some more. And watch some folks go into a dungeon and maybe survive.
Poke
Maybe
things
not.
with 10-foot poles.
Watch out, Brock Netherstorm.
Watch a
Yeah.
Watch out.
Watch a lot of perception and investigation checks.
Yeah, there's gonna
It's
be
gonna
a lot.
blow your mind.
Calling you out, Brock Netherstorm.
Got any plugs, Ryan? Anything?
Not really.
tips or
You know,
tricks?
I represent the older gamers who are just glad to be in a single game. Can't keep up with all you young folk and your multiple platform games or whatever, and your connections and your who's who of the D&D Beyond world. But you know what? Gosh darn it, you guys are all right. So everybody watching, go watch what they do and have a pleasant tomorrow. You're welcome.
All right. Tomorrow, 6:30 p.m. Dungeon Academy. They're in Realm Space, the universe of the Forgotten Realms, the Spelljammer rules. They're trying to get out of there and find the next piece of the Rod of Seven Parts. And then,
They don't have Fabio, do they?
yeah,
Oh,
the captain.
emotion.
One of the
wounds.
characters had a flesh golem boyfriend. I don't know. And they passed through a cloud of radiant energy, and he fell apart, and just like really distraught about it. So they're
When that happened, did you have any idea how attached she was to that flesh golem?
I mean
No!
that flesh golem is pretty as hell. So
no, yeah, I had no idea. I mean, it was like dark. It was a dark moment. The whole show was weird.
You're like, I gave you a radiant cloud.
I know, right?
Monsters are so sad.
When they're going through realm space, is there ever like an Easter egg where the seasonings greetings is like real far in the background? And it's like
Yeah.
Well,
flying
I
through?
was
I mean,
thinking
cool.
sooner or later that the season greetings will actually, it's the show. I've been putting guest stars on there, so
our hell ship.
Oh yeah.
sooner or
sweet
later,
hell
I
ship.
think some of your old characters are going to show up on that show if I can.
God help them. God help the Dungeon Academy.
All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. We'll be back next week. Enjoy Dungeons and Dragons and all of its peripheral elements. Goodbye.
Goodbye.